Today I'm making a quilt that uses every last scrap I have. It came together so quickly, it was a lot of fun to sew, and I finished just in time for a bit of Valentine's inspiration. I think you are going to fall in love with this one. Let's gather our scraps. Mine have been piled over here waiting patiently, and today they are getting some much needed love. Nothing gets left out today. I am making a string quilt, but there's a little surprise built in that will make this different from anything I have done before. I love scrappy quilts. If you quilt like me, there's always some strips of leftover fabric stashed somewhere, and most of the time we just let them sit. But not today. This is one of those blocks that says easy as they come. We get our base fabric, add a white strip to the center of it, and then just start adding strips until we run out of base fabric. That's it. We are mixing colors, so there's really no need to think about this too much. And I have to say, I was a little bit scared I was going to run out of scraps for a minute there. I had just finished that 100 block scrappy quilt I did a while back, and my scrap box was empty and all the scraps I owned fitted that shelf I just shown you. For some reason I can't explain, I always get more strips as leftover fabric than anything else, which is awesome because I love making string quilts. And here we have it, our first block, so pretty. Just 24 more blocks to go until the magic starts to happen. And from these we will need 2 that don't have a white strip in the middle, so let's get to it. As far as colors go, I'm not really thinking about it. I'm just tossing them together, totally free flow. As long as I like how they look together, they're staying. Also, I have made string blocks 2 ways, with a base fabric and without one. And there are pros and cons to both. Using a base fabric means knowing exactly how much fabric you need, means knowing where you need to lay down your center strip, and it helps to support those thinner strips. The cons are, it's extra fabric you're using, regardless of how inexpensive it is, plus it is adding weight to your quilt top, and if you're not careful to iron in between the strips, they can easily bunch up because you're not just sewing the strips together, you are adding them to the base fabric, quilt as you go style. For me personally, using base fabric is quicker and easier. Yes, you have to cut the squares, but after that, it is totally free flow. I don't need to keep measuring or anything like that, the outline is right there. So I instantly know if a strip has enough length or where it's going to sit once sewn. So yeah, base fabric for me just makes more sense. My strips are all pretty similar, most 1.5 inches, but that's not a requirement. If I have a thinner or a thicker strip, I will definitely use it without any issues. The only strip I am being sort of careful about is the white one, but as you can see, I'm not really taking too much trouble with it either. If you absolutely want your white strip to be perfectly centered, just fold it in half and that will give you the point where you should meet both corners of your base fabric. And we are almost done here, but we will need some heavy trimming before I can show you each block. And I won't lie, I specifically chose 6 inches to make life easier for myself when trimming. I just placed the ruler over the base fabric and cut away. And if you notice your white strip is too offset from the center, as long as you have enough sewn fabric, you can go out of your base fabric to center those corners, no problem. And here we have them, all 25 blocks ready to go. It's time for our puzzle, but string quilt blocks are so stunning and versatile, I think I'll play with them a little bit before moving on to the final version of this quilt. And I think you will be very much surprised with what I have in mind for today. Time for the final puzzle, and today I am making a pretty heart. You know, because it's February and all that. And just look at how easy this is to make. I do think I need to add some white to my corners though. This is cutting the flow to the whole pattern actually. Okay, we are taking a little detour. We are adding white to our corners. I'm not measuring anything. I'm not making sure that they're all the exact same size. I haven't done that so far, so I'm not going to start now. Just the white will do. Regardless of how these white corners turn out, I just want that continuity, like I'm drawing a white line to make my pretty heart pop. I forgot to mention that even though this isn't the exact original pattern, because you know how much I love to make my changes, I've gotten my inspiration from a lovely So Katie Did quilt tutorial, and I will be linking it to the description if you want to take a look. She has a much more structured approach that may be helpful for you. You know me though, I like to improv a lot. This seems to be the quickest and easiest way to add my white corner. Fortunately, I had made the last strip a bit wider than the others, so this works. Ideally, of course, you would be able to add that white corner from the start, so you would be skipping this step entirely. Okay, we are back on track for our sewing, and this is a 5x5 block quilt, and I'm a little bit scared of losing my placement, so I am doing it row by row. This would actually be an awesome project to grid piece as well. Sewing it that way would totally prevent me from losing the sequence. And while we do this, can I just take a second to invite you to stop by my Patreon or my YouTube membership page and check out what we're doing over there? Lots of exclusive, ad-free content for you to enjoy while supporting my work, which I really appreciate. Also, my Instagram account has been really fun for me. I place all these behind-the-scenes content and details of my project. I think you'll have a blast over there as well. And this is looking absolutely gorgeous. I love it. And from all the string quilts I have ever done, this is for sure on my top 3. Maybe number 1. And here we have it, our lovely stringy heart made completely out of leftover strips, looking so pretty and so colorful. How awesome and fun was this? I had an absolute blast. I hope you did too, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.